Testing, testing. Hey, that's not the way she romances. That's not the way she romances. That's not the way. Hey, 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 hey. Dun, 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 dun. Hey. Alright, give me a second, please. I'm doing some settings right now. Have to make my folks know. Have to make my crew know where they can reach me. So, alright, let me send it to him. Right, so it's a water break right now. It comes at a perfect time for me because I have some software settings to deal with. You know, I'm kind of new at this. I'm not shy of saying that, but we do it for the fun. This is not a monetized channel. You know, you just want to hang out with your friends who are oceans away, and this is one of the nicest ways to do it. Right? So let me see. I have to set it at public or else they can't see it. That's what I'm hearing. Probably should hire a YouTube specialist or so. Just for fun? No, no, no. Let me check the software. Not getting this. Open Studio. Alright, so the water break seems to be over. They're coming back on the pitch. And I'm stuck here, not able to give my friends a link. Hmm. Alright. All right, so DR Congo on the attack again. A long shot and goal. Blake had to jump and make sure it went over the bar. Is it a corner? Is it a goal kick? Did he touch it? That's the question. I think I'm gonna have to type this out verbatim, you know, because this software is not allowing transfer of links. So I'm gonna have to type this URL out verbatim. YouTube.com. Let's see if this works. No, we're not feeling all that nervous, are we? Looks like we can hold our own on this one. Right, right, right. Let's send this out to as many people as possible. Then we get back to the game. Just give me a second here, guys. Let's see who it is that will pay attention. Let me tell Chinaman. Alright, back to the game now. Now we have some focus. Okay, good. Nice we have passing out of the box, Jamaica. Right, diving header from some DR Congo. I'm sorry, DR Democratic Republic of Congo defender. Right, cool. So we got it. Yeah, Jamaica, you know. Alright. So now we've calmed down, and DR Congo doesn't seem as threatening as we all were worrying about. Parity is restored. Or I should say parity is established. Cool. Okay. Right. I think we have it locked now. Yeah. So Jamaica finally in the box. Shot on goal. Deflected out for a corner. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I like to see. As I said earlier, we're very good at defending. Kind of finding it hard to attack the opponent's box. Mm. My friend Dr. Heath says that there are too many back passes. Alright? He's a very good specialist on football, an analyst on football. So let's see what's going on. 30 minutes pass in the game, actually going on 31 minutes. Kadamatri with a chance. Oh, the goalkeeper got there first. The through pass idea was good, but it wasn't properly weighted. The screen graphics is telling me that there were 3 attempts on goal from DRC and 2 from Jamaica. I was setting up the software and had no sight of the two attempts. Yeah. Okay, good block from the Jamaican midfielder. All of a sudden, DRC doesn't look as intimidating as they were in the CAF qualifiers. Speaking of which, CAF, it may be that CAF is a joke for real, taking away trophies from Senegal to give it to Morocco. So, yeah. So far, Mr. Speed's plan is working. Tight, tight, tight. Uh, all right. Oh no! Attack! Oh my god! Oh no! Don't make him shoot! No! DRC with it in the back. Good, good, good. Jamaica averted danger. We averted danger. Still in possession of the ball. Slowly bringing it out of our half. Close to the midfield. Not quite at the center circle. On the left. Getting word that Italy in trouble. Right? Right, right. Kind of new to this, folks. Doing it for the fun. Not really for Not really for any monetary game. This channel isn't monetized, so I'm not really a professional YouTuber. It's just that this day could be so historic that I'm saying that, hey, link up. Right. Alright, so Rastaman for DRC has it close to the center circle. More on the DRC's left hand side, Jamaica's right wing. And I'm looking for one Basaka. I have this thing about me that Jamaica in 1998 was destined to qualify for the World Cup because there's one player on that team that is destined to make it big, and that was Ricardo Gardner. For Wan Bissaka to make the switch to DR Congo, right? British born, I think. But he could have played for Britain. For England, I should say. I think that's the guy that is destined. Before today, I was thinking that's the guy that's destined to make it to the World Cup. That's just how I think, people. And therefore, it was a foregone conclusion that DRC would win this thing. But Mr. Speed, first of all, I woke up with a premonition that, hey, we have to get behind the boys as usual. Straight patriotism. But Mr. Speed's plan looked to be working. Containment. We're looking for the hot one, which would be sufficient. No, this Jamaican guy committed a foul and get a yellow card. What would ruin Mr. Speed's plan is if we are reduced to 10 men. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch this thing now. That is what you have to be careful of. Slow motion is being played. To me, it's a 50-50 challenge, but I guess because the Jamaican is attacking while the DRC man is looking to be controlling, the ref gave the Jamaican the yellow card. Yeah. Replay being shown of the attempt by DRC and the Jamaican goal. Good stop by the goalkeeper. Well, actually, it wasn't a good stop by the goalkeeper. It actually hit the post. Yeah. Yeah, man. Okay. Okay. Nice containment. But still the throwing goes to DRC and Jamaica's right wing. So DRC attacking mainly on the left. Though the chance that they had, the one that hit the post, came from the right. Okay. Thirty minutes gone. 36.30 minutes gone. Still 0-0. The question I have, because I was so busy dealing with the setup, the question I have is, who are the starters? Is Leon Bailey on the pitch? I don't know. Haven't seen him. So chances are he isn't. Is Mr. Cephas on the pitch? I don't know. Haven't seen him. These are the players that, oh, leading up to this game, most of the Jamaican YouTube commentators were talking about that could make a difference because, as you know, Wan Bissaka is the biggest fear. All right. Okay. There was a ball hoisted up high in the Jamaica's box, and the goalkeeper came for it. Luckily, he caught it. All right. There we go. So, right. Let me see what's coming in here on the wire. The Jamaican left back suspect. I think that's the guy that got the card in it. And one of my brethren seemed to think that I don't know what he mean. I don't know what he mean at all. But he says that the Jamaican left back suspect. I thought it was a 50-50 challenge, and I thought it was worth going for. But you know how these things go in football, you know, it's a gamble most of the time. I don't really blame him for getting that yellow card. Unless we're talking about something else that I'm not privy to. Playing ping pong in the midfield. Well, Rastaman for DRC has it now. Game possession. Possession is now with DRC taking care of the ball well. Backline is stringing passes together, looking for an attack. It's out on the left for the DRC. Alright. Ball played into the center circle. DRC is attacking. Now they're down on the right. Throw in for the DRC. Yeah. Mr. Speed is on the TV right now, marshalling his team. Okay. Throw in Wan Bissaka to take it. Wan Bissaka wearing the number 2. Wan Bissaka another foul. One of the Rastaman them from Jamaica. Yeah. The number 8 for Jamaica. Alright. Committed a foul. Okay. Ball played back to the DRC's goalkeeper. Nice little pressure from Jamaica, but that's not really what I want to see. I want to see some attacking. I think that is where. Anyway, let me not even bother belabor that point. Oh no, the winger on the left has escaped. Okay, it's an offside. It's an offside. Wing plays where it's at for DRC. Right? Playing through the middle and all that. I haven't seen much of that from either team. Okay. Let me hear what this guy's saying.
Why, because Bailey well, but I'm alone a testimony. Everybody else I play back football and I plan to defend the whole game. Eh? The man I make them know say he's a threat.
Shot by Jamaica, yeah. From way out. Bobby Reed. Actually, Bailey's on the pitch. Bailey's on the pitch. Was it he that took the shot? No, yes, it was Bailey that took the shot, not Bobby Reed. The camera zoomed into Bobby Reed. I guess the cameraman is confused as to which Kane Row guy took the shot and zoomed into Bobby Reed. I thought Bobby Reed was the one who took the shot. But no, Bailey's on the pitch. But it doesn't seem he's playing winger. I have to zoom in. I don't think my video quality is... Can't really make out the pixelation sometimes. Alright. Nice. Okay. Jamaica keeper has the ball. They were playing it out at the back. And they gave the ball through a long pass. Now the DRC defender, central defender, has it. and is marshalling it with control. Okay, yeah. DRC plays a long ball up, and our keeper gets it back. Andre Blake. All right, cool. Yeah. I mean, let's see if Heavy watching the game. Yeah. Is he even online? What go on, Andre? Heavy. What go on? You watching the game?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you. What time is it now in Jamaica?
15 minutes to 5.
15 minutes to 5. So you finish working and thing.
Easter holiday is coming up, Virgin. They're gardening work going on in Jamaica now.
Actually, this is April 1st. That is the fiscal start of the Japanese. It's the start of the fiscal year for Japanese. So it's not really, we don't have no Easter thing around here. So,
Okay.
yeah, man.
Well, it's actually the end of the Jamaican, the same too. So for the government, the same thing. March, the end of the fiscal year.
Oh, the fiscal, yeah.
Fiscal year.
You're gonna have something called Golden Week that coming up at the end of this month. I like to call it Japan's Easter because this is not a Christian country, so they don't really celebrate Easter and everything there. Yeah. What do you think about the match so far? First of all, don't answer that. Don't answer that. Let me ask a question first before we get to that. What was your thinking coming into the match when throughout the week? You had DRC as favorites, right? No. Wow, you're the first person.
No, man. You come for the field for the day, you have to play the game of 50-50. And guess what? It's when both teams desperate for them try not to make a mistake.
Yeah.
All quality come out of the game.
Yeah.
Almost half time.
Yes, 44, by my clock at 44, 43.
So hopefully the color commentators first, but yes, them are looking to finish the half in long, which is one of the key important. Them get off. To take 2 shots and goal, so them know them have it.
No, but listen to the point I was getting at, yeah? Because even the Maverick, Oral Tracy, was on it and saying, listen, we was talking earlier this week. He sent a video early this morning, my time, and changed his mind. But every pundit I knew, I listened to, I should say, had DRC as the favorites going into this game.
Because man for money into the first paper, like I said, Congo supposed to have the more accomplished players currently.
Yeah.
In their lineup.
Not only that, you see the Jamaican YouTubers, they got a barrage of calls from the Congolese people themselves. People calling from Africa or Europe, I should say, or wherever it is they call from. They're Congolese from wherever in the world. They actually call Jamaican football YouTubers and saying that we have no choice. And I said to my friends that it seemed like it's a psychological warfare because this thing has been going on all week. Hold on, there's a chance here. Yeah, but it's surprised that you were always confident, yo.
No, not confident. Not confident. But as I said, until the final whistle blow, until them still in the game, them still there to win it.
Okay, so you're a pragmatic kind of person then. The game is not over until it's over.
You watch the game. Honestly.
All right. So far, Mr. Speed's plan seems to be working because I think he wants to win this on a hot one.
I don't think him have a plan.
You don't think him have a plan?
No, I don't think him have a plan. Let's just say the players them playing good enough for themselves.
for themselves.
I
So
don't
you don't see any coordination at all.
what kind of coordination? Every minute the man might turn back the ball. And even, yeah, I know. The man them play so indirect football. When they are Congo get the ball, even with they are Congo playing the ball back, the ball still look to go forward. Jamaica take them time, turn up, hold the ball, smoke out. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You can't trick anybody with that, man. The players are so telegraph for Jamaica. While they are Congo, it just instinctively just moving. Jamaica stop, hold. We not even have nobody willing to take on and forgot at the DR Congo player. So we lack that little skill set right now. Either the team does not gel, so everybody nervous.
No, well, if you're gonna use the factor of gelling, I've always put forward the idea that you cannot have gelling by bringing in different players from different places that don't know each other. Most of the developed countries have players that grow up since. All right, I don't even have to go into the developed countries. I'm in Japan and I'm telling you, Japan beat England 1-0 today. My England friends them telling me say it's an English D team. I list the name of the players and I say you should still win that game. You should still win that game. You know what the problem they're having? I Not the problem they're having, but you know what I saw in Japan over the years since I've been here? It's a community type thing whereby they instill programs, they instill a type of play, and the kids they start from the kids level and grow up and let them know what it is. And every child playing for the community play that certain type of football way. They know each other and everything. These persons playing for Japan now were what? They were like in third or fourth grade when I came here.
Yeah.
So you see the development. We have a system whereby, as usual, the school system is the best system. Manning Cup and all this. And then when you get to the senior level, you import a lot of foreigners who don't really know it. You know what I'm saying? There's no cohesion. So it doesn't come as a surprise to me that they're not gelling on the field. Sorry to go on that tirade, but it's something I deeply believe in. Sorry for cutting my ear. So you say Mr. Speed now on the plan.
Yeah, but we play all the way up to youth team with the local players, the majority 1 and 2 overseas based player make this team. So 80% to 90%, if not 95% of the youth team, the U20, U17, under 15, local based players. They know when you come see them, you start bringing some man because their grandfather also the practice of Jamaica so many years ago. I'm mother. They say, okay, come play for it. What the frig, and you bring in more than half the squad as overseas player?
Yeah, right. No, but it goes back to the gelling that we're talking about. Because guess what? You and I grew up in a system that worked for 4 years. When Ricardo Gardner get bought for £1 million from Harbourview, that was a success. That is a success. That is basically a mark of success. That's what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is that it shows a homegrown guy going to England. Yeah?
Yeah, man, but that was 98. But that was 98. All right, so what's 98, baby? So what after that? Fuller. Omar Daly.
No, hold on. Don't move on to Fuller. Let me make this point. What I'm saying is that the 4 years showed proper development. Before the English players were called, everybody in Jamaica knew what the plan is for the Reggae Boyz, when Renee Simoes came in 94 and when we started qualifiers in 98. Okay? This is the 4 years I'm talking about. When Renee Simoes come, everybody know say it's 5-3-2. It was played by Brazil in the 94 World Cup with Dunga, right? One of the slowest midfielder, and still him never look. He didn't look out of place, right? Renee Simoes came, huh?
Which is the same thing with having a Peter Cargill.
Right.
You don't have a coordinator conducting the middle, but pull the strings, and then guess what, the rest of the team play around him.
Right. So what I'm saying is that when Mr. Simoes came now, What happened?
Mm-hmm.
He formed a camp with 60 players, local players, you know. He went around the island looking and him see Capo and all them people there and him just picked 60 players to come in the camp. Right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They move and they work with 532. The whole nation knew that, you know. Right? Ian Andrews and CVM and stuff, we talk about it every week when on his program and stuff. And they did that. Bibi didn't come in the squad at that time. But guess what? The the infrastructure was there for Bibi because he was at Harborview. So everything is coordinated, and then he took Gregory Messam space with ease because the whole nation know what formation we play and how we should be playing. And then the British players came later. You brought up the topic about gelling and not gelling. You know? And I'm saying to you that the reason we're not gelling is that most people don't even know what formation we're playing on the pitch right now. Right? When it came to Bibi and stuff, there was a structured organization that allowed a local based player to be sold. You get what I'm saying? So it comes back to organization. When you observe Japan and other developed countries, this is the organization that is missing. All of those players for Portugal with Cristiano Ronaldo, before Cristiano Ronaldo's time. I should even use Portugal. Use Belgium. The Belgium players grow from kids knowing each other and knowing how to play, knowing their friends. It's like friends, yo. Right? We don't have that. And I think the closest we came to that was the same 4 years I spoke about when Rene Simoes came in 94 and it got down to 98. Just play games together, know how we play, and know each other.
But even after that, no. Try to remember that Jamaica qualifies for under 20 tournament and under 17 tournament. They had all of those players I'm talking about. Full of the Chaval, the Omar Deal, the Dada Deal, Claude Davis, what the next one name? Stupid. All them Monday will come out. So we had a youth program coming up, still producing players. Remember that one time we had 4 or 5 national players, homegrown players playing in the Premier League now. So the key some points is that we stop, we drop off that overall, and then on top of that, so we bypass the youth players and come up in the under 10. The youth players in Jamaica, U17 and U20. And
Yeah.
your next move is transition into the senior side. When you look at 5, 6, 7, 8, man, we don't even play in the 15. All of a sudden, you say, I'm looking at you, your grandfather used to push, in pocket in Jamaica. And your mother used to walk up and down the street.
So let me ask you, you feel offended by that? Or you feel it's a wrong move or something?
I don't feel offended. But if the man them good enough, But then you can't just because a man hears him of the heritage there's a line in there. You run and bring him in your side.
All right, let me see if I can clarify. Let me see if I understand what you're saying. You're basically saying that you don't have a problem bringing in British players, but you feel like the Federation is just bringing in players just because he's British.
If you look on Tyrone Marshall never played British, but Tyrone Marshall was a mainstay in the Jamaica national team. Where Tyrone come from? The US, Tyrone go over US and go play a Jamaica team. I was a standing captain Jamaica side. Also. It's not about British, but I'm saying you just hear say I'm mad and see that.
So let me ask you now. Let me zero it in back, Mr. Speed. You feel like Mr. Speed didn't check the players, the overseas players' real capability before bringing them in, or just you think that he brought them in just because they're British?
I have no clue what Mr. Speed do or don't do. What I am saying is that the concept and the makeup of how Jamaica play them football now and organize squad and call up players. It does not make no good sense for any further development of Jamaica football because if every time they have left the youth them out and then as soon as them move up and for transition, you hear say 2 or 3 man from because in lineage come out of Jamaica. They're going to bring them in. And then people want to come to Jamaica. The only reason why I'm going to end up come to Jamaica is because the country I'm born and when I end up grow up and play for 20 years. Don't want him. Oh, you know, now come on and beat your team, country, and come play for them. Because I must make that style there. Because right away, coach, we spend them years and technical director or who can look team for you. They come at Jamaica and get guaranteed to play now. But you don't even deserve a blast to play for the squad. And you don't even 15 or 16.
Let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this.
Good you is, if you don't fit a system, you don't make a difference. You're not going to look good like
Let,
ordinary.
let me ask you this then. Consider this food for thought here.
Mm.
You don't think that there's a greater scheme in doing things the way they do it right now in this aspect? You need hold on.
Exactly what I want to do.
Hold on now. Me not finish yet. Make me land. I'm saying to you that what the federation needs right now is money, because I hear if you qualify for the World Cup is $9 million US. You don't think that the greater plan is that we just get this money now and deal with the new youth development in the next cycle, because the under 14s and the under 17s look good to me.
Nothing will be dealt with, boss man. Nothing will be dealt with.
But you give up already, man. I mean, it's surprising coming from you who believe that Jamaica have a chance in this match right here.
No, Jamaica qualifying, getting the $9 million, not going to team Jamaica football.
Even under labor right?
It's not a matter of labor right, PNP.
I think they're more accurate with money still.
No, man. Lead the football. Alright. So, you tell me, with the current administration, what kind of direction or anything them have at all in terms of youth football development? Seems like you tell me, say, Japan have a system where you go for the logo because you're over the couple of years now, well. And you see how them coordinate and develop them players and then matriculate into the senior.
Yeah.
And you see how them here. We have nothing like that in Jamaica, bro.
No. Well. Here's the line I draw right now.
Yeah.
Japan can afford it, because all them can do is go to big companies like Sony and Fujitsu and them people there and get the money, right? When it comes to Jamaica have, this is what I'm telling you. You have to do what works for a country with limited resources. What worked was listen to this. What worked was the 94 to 98 thing.
Unlimited resource for track and field, unlimited resource for
No man, track and field. No. Track and field. Listen. This is, I'm glad you bring up track and field. Because track and field is so, you know what? Finish where you say, because I want to stick a point right there. Finish where you say. With limited resources. You see, the thing with track and field that is different with football is that is one venue where everybody participates in. If you can make every school in Jamaica, you see, there's a difference in scale, you know. Every school in Jamaica when it comes to champs, every school in Jamaica comes to the National Stadium, and it's very organized. I am so proud of TVJ for the coverage they brought. They have like when you're running the 5,000 meter, they have these mini drones and stuff like that. They have very good camera catching when you're doing the long jump. They have a camera there that inspect if it's really true that the person actually stepped on the board when they're long jumping or triple jumping and stuff. Beautiful. So, well organized. Me not finish yet.
No, man. I never coach you, man. No, man. Don't coach. Just a quick point. So, you see, every year, you have a little girl say, this is the best year ever. I started the stadium 3 years, and I can tell you that it's the best organization, manage, and run event. I mean, officiate, spot on.
Let me tell you the perspective I see it. I see it. Ever since I learned about I think it's you tell me about One Spot Media. Ever since you tell me about that, every year I subscribe to watch champs and buy a champs ticket. So I'm watching it from overseas. You telling me said this is the best is the best year. I see it as the best year ever. Is one of the things I brag about in Japan and can show people that Jamaica very organized. So you telling me that this year is the best year. I see ever since I've been on One Spot Media, I see all of them as very good. It make me proud of how them deal with it. But let me get back to the point still. I don't understand why the match don't start yet. I'm wondering if after. Anyway, let me get back to the point. So when it comes to champs, all schools come to the stadium. Okay, thank you. All right, them just come back on the TV. let me hurry up and say this before I go back to commentary. Every school in Jamaica comes to one venue, and the video is run right. The JDF do them job. The organizers do them job. When it comes to football, you would have to bring that organization to every school, and that is the problem we're having. We have an issue right now whereby technology is a big part of football. We have the offside thing. We have the offside warning. We have the VAR technology, and we have other things, right? Instant replay and stuff. You would have to, the way Jamaica set up, you would have to put that organization in every school. But let me tell you about Champs. Let me tell you about Champs. Champs have the world's best track and field technology at that event. So there's a difference.
Yeah, man. So, no, man. So that's a championship, man. So the development need everything don't have that, though. But ooh, yeah, the development need don't have those things, no.
Yeah.
Which is the same thing like if you had a local boy game, but the championship, when you want the best thing, let's say the player, when you need the best officials, best technology, best venue, and everything. So that's all right. That's not the issue. The issue is that we don't have enough officials. Shit.
You don't have enough what? You don't have enough what?
Officials.
Wait, in football?
Yeah, man, we don't have enough referees out here. We don't have enough technical, competent persons. We're organized. So that's a difference. So you have a widespread of really good, competent coach training the athletes them. You have the meet officials them explain the rules and what's supposed to. So when the kids them come and national team them ready. So that is what needs to be at the morning cup, the DACA cup, the prep school league, the under 16 league, the under 14 league, primary league. So
No, but hold on. Listen to what I'm saying. If you use Champs as the measuring stick, right? When we're preparing for athletics. No. But when I say preparing for it.
How you get the kids them to Champs? How you get the kids them to Champs? The development needs them. And that's what the Manning Cup is. So you need them to come for the Manning Cup finals.
What I'm saying, Heavy, think about it when you're in a class 3 compared to class 1. At the end of the day, the motivating factor for coaches and athletes alike is to end up at Champs. Unless things change, that's how I've always known it. Alright? It's to end up at Champs. So there's a target. There's a target of perfection. So if you're gonna do that for football, you're supposed to say that by the same level, whether it be Walker Cup or Manning Cup semi-finals or stuff. It's supposed to be something that they are aiming for. But however, in football, because it's an age restriction, you have to do the Walker Cup semi-final and the Manning Cup semi-final as the same thing in Colts and Pepsi. You understand? When we forward a Woolmers, it was always, the first year Campion beat Woolmers in a Pepsi. And Prendy take it hard. Right? And it was always, the following year, guess who ended up at the finals? Campion and Woolmers. I didn't go to those matches. I have to wait until the players come back and tell me what it is. Those games should be televised now. That's all I'm saying. When it comes to semi-final for all a Pepsi match, they televise it because...
Are you 14 game? Are you 14? No, man, that's not... You 14 game, man.
Where you said, don't televise it.
You 14 game now come on the TV, man. We don't see how you expect a you 14 game.
It needs to. It needs to. All right.
Why?
Because we don't have the resources to keep games private, bro.
You're gonna pay for broadcast rights and which
But that is a smaller price to pay compared to where the Japanese them are pay for each community youth league, right? That's a small price to pay because guess what? Listen to the point I'm making to how Jamaica function. It is all about the motivation of the player themselves. Just like in Champs where you are aiming to go and perform in Champs, that is the motivation the football players them need, at each level. Pepsi, Colts, and Manning Cup. That's all. That is how we have to change the paradigm for our limited
No, man,
resources.
but you see, that's a high school league, no, proper game, no. The club tournament you want, the club tournament you want, them little youth,
But this is what I'm telling you. It's a lost cause because the club tournament is a lost cause if you are not rich. You know why? When you become an adult, you have a family. Enough of these guys have children in them teenage years. You have a family to think about. You can't think. You can't focus on football when you're saying that you're not paid enough or your check is unsure. You can't do that. The quickest development, just like champs, is motivating the players themselves to be better. I want to be on TV. I want to take my team forward. That is how to do it. The school system is how we eliminate the need for paying salaries. My maths it out long time.
No, man, school
No,
system,
when you talk, no, what I'm saying, when you talk about the club, when you talk about the club, that is a heavy lift. It's a heavy lift now. Because it takes a lot of resources. It takes a lot of resources heavy. It's better you get them youth to do a champs thing whereby you get them a football scholarship in an American college.
no, man. So you see the thing with track and field have less resources to deal with them now. Track and field have less resources, especially the bigger name one now. You probably can't smile on your father. When you look for football, same, cutting. Boy, you're an idiot, man.
Oh, yeah, watch the game too.
So, unfortunately, I torture myself. Jamaica can't control a basketball.
That was, you said they're showing a that shot on Jamaica's goal, yo.
Watching out the backside, man, give her the ball. Watch out, you pass a ball to Jamaica, the ball a bounce off and the man boss around that he like that to them head.
Alright, look on the performance of this Jamaican team right now with all these professional players. What exactly is going wrong? I see a sprint down the line and man turns inside and loses the ball to the defender.
That's what I said. The man, well, as I said, they're going to put it to the man, them kind of have three people.
Oh yeah. Let me make another point to you. You know what it should come down to? What football development should come down to is the coaches versus the coaches to see whose philosophy of football is best. And it can only work with TV, unfortunately. I matched it out already, it can only work with TV. When people see the performances on the field and it's being criticized by pundits, and we can see who has, like Mr. Butler and Mr. Speed have a rivalry. I would love them to put that kind of rivalry down on the pitch and show which one of these players, which set of players play according to the coach's plan. That is how you do it, you know. But it requires TVs heavy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, but Speed can also think philosophy is better because you win 3 Premier League titles. It's about to come Premier League. And each time keep on get bumped out. And it's about to can say, the performance better, schoolboy.
No, but TV is a thing to make the public judge, you know. It don't matter who say what, you know. Right? I don't know still. I guess I'd have to do some diagrams and show you exactly what I'm talking about. Because I'm telling you that it's a simple thing. You give Jamaica the technology and you'll be surprised how the youths them would just make so much use of the technology for free.
Yeah, the technology is there, but I don't see a camera.
No. The technology is not there. You have some camera where Jamaica no see it, yo.
No, man.
Me there Japan and tell you say you have some camera where come in like a machine, like one of them gun upon like the USS Ronald Reagan, where a man have to sit down there and stuff, adjust him chair. No.
No, man, hold on. Man, I said, if you give Jamaica the technology, 5 million, that's a different thing that they don't say. If you don't know how to use the technology, it serves no purpose.
No. If a TV camera you talk about, the TVJ man, them know how to use technology. You can't tell me that. Them go school for that. That's another issue. The issue is that we don't have proper playing pitches.
No,
And we don't.
I will give you a joke about that when you split the TVJ. That TVJ, you know, between our 2 local TV station, TVG and CVM. The camera work we used to take in place, it's not TVG people them there.
Right it. Hold on that heavy. DRC dip on a break right yes, and it don't look good. Alright, defenders them come back and give away a corner. Sorry, yeah, TVJ. Continue.
Yeah man, between TVG and CVM and all them production when you see what take place now. It's not TVJ or CVM people, it's independent production companies who do those work now. So Phase 3 is another big company with do a lot of those work. Main events in terms of production. So it's not necessarily TVJ and CVM doing production overall. They might have the senior personals, but with other production companies. So it's almost like the whole that TVG and CVM production is broken down in about 3 different parts now. So TVJ have the free TV here and might have the producer, director.
Mm-hmm.
A company like Phase 3 have the cameramen and the guys who know how to give you the angle you want.
Yeah.
And other persons say, damn it, boy, man. Jamaica give you one, well, nothing there, wasn't it?
Hey, hold on. My stream kind of slow, so it look like say me I gonna want to end this thing, yeah. So you don't give it away too soon, yeah, man. But hear me I say with the TVJ thing before you go. No, this is the problem you have now. If you have to go to overseas, you have to go to overseas people with so much money sit down on the corner and not work.
No,
And them can't...
man, our local people, no, man, our local people.
Uh-huh.
As I said, with TVJ operation, CVM operation. So TVJ and CVM is the free-to-air person.
Yeah.
They have the producer and so. But then in terms of the camera, them don't own a lot of the cameras, them don't.
No, but that's the thing. You can't afford one of the camera them. Hold on there. You can't afford one of the camera. This is why I'm speaking about camera, because Japan, me there, may I tell you, a 2 million US for one of the camera them with me I talk about.
Yeah, man. So the operations, because remember now, TVG and CVM not showing any sports and production on a regular basis.
No, but what I'm saying, listen to what I'm saying, because it's all about the business model. May I watch a football and thing, I'm still a hold on meds. Hold on a second. Yeah, we're in a corner. Listen to what I'm saying. The camera them expensive, but you don't have to buy them with certain companies over here, whether it be Sony or Canon. If you have a dealer in Jamaica, you can rent these cameras, but the insurance companies have to be there. Meaning that if you carry this camera go country and it broke, you now can pay a fee, so the insurance company them have to buy into the plan. Because what the purpose is? The purpose is to get as many local games televised as possible, so that we can bring in the VAR, we can bring in all these things on a local level, and we can know each player and develop each player just by database alone. Everybody know everybody, right? Just like how you can watch English Premier, right?
VAR can't go in the high school. VAR go in the Premier League.
There's no restriction. There's no restriction. I think VAR should be. Let me tell you. All right, hold on. There's no restriction. I think the kids should know how to deal with VAR from early. This is what I'm getting at. Is that the champs man them have all. We when we are trained for track and field, we have all the technology already. From class 3, we know what to do. So by the time we reach class 1. It's just inherent in our behavior that we know, said don't do this, don't do that, don't get up out of the tracks too early, know how to deal with the hurdles and know what height to put the hurdles and all them things there.
Coaching officials.
What?
Coaching officials, they develop the technical capability of the person, which is what we need.
No, but this is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling you. You can't listen. You move like an authoritarian right now. You can from a general manager's perspective. Say for example, you are the president of ISA, right? You're responsible for ISA. You can at your position, you can go into school. You can just put down the mandate and say, listen, make sure you train them with early skills. The level you're supposed to look on the thing, is which coach. Just like in teaching. If you are the principal, you're looking and seeing which is the most effective teacher, and you can't go around in the class and check each student's performance, because that's not your job as principal. You're supposed to look and see which teacher is bringing out the results based on the curriculum. based on the learning, based on the grades and stuff like that. Okay? So when you talk about development, you're getting the assignment of duties mixed up. I don't tell you already. Say I tell you already. It's supposed to be a competition between coaches. You will see the coaches perform you
Alright,
once you put the
what's your
infrastructure
so,
there.
no man, so right now Jamaica spend a whole heap of money, although that a little bit
Yeah,
hypocritical. But what Jamaica doing is sending off quite a number of coaches, exposing them to international best practices in coaching between FIFA, between UEFA, between CONCACAF. So we're sending off a lot of coaches and persons to go overseas and to get exposed and to develop.
yeah,
And in so doing, them supposed to come back impart the knowledge that they have your technical director going, them will come back and a coach the team. A technical expertise in the sense that the coaches who are coaching the football players are coach them proper football techniques, proper proper training skills in terms of how to take care of themselves, how to proper nutrition, all them stuff there. And then now you have the referees them who supposed to have rule and govern the game them. So when them have a young player, them must say to the young player, not supposed to how you do it. Then you inform the young man them with the rule changes and stuff. So that's what we talk about technical development that you need. And then the commissioners or the match person who's supposed to in charge of the game and the game. You want them people that are knowledgeable so when you go at the game then you can educate people more about the game.
but all of that's all well and good, Heavy. You seem not to be getting my thing, yo.
But that is what happened track and field.
No, but hold on, no. But at the end of the day, just like track and field, you're gonna have to showcase those talents. You're gonna have to showcase what you learn.
Yeah, but before the showcase, they have to train them properly.
No, but you want to stop the system because kids not being trained properly. I say even if the kids not being trained properly, put it on TV and make we criticize the coach.
I'm not saying a change or you stop the. I'm not saying a change or stop the product or putting for yourself. But I'm saying as the product moves along.
Jamaica a few corners. Sorry about that, people. I talking with my brethren, Heavy. I come in like I forget about the game. So Heavy, I don't know what point you are. I don't know at what point you are on the stream, but I'm at minute 62 right now. All right, cool. So don't give me no surprises, I don't want to hear say Jamaica score before I see it. So right now we on the left wing, across come in, and DRC man head it out. So we get another yellow card for what? Sometimes I have a problem with these referees, yo. Let me see the replay and see why this yellow card was given. This man go down and
yeah, him open the ear and the man drop and him come right down underneath him and not the purpose. So let's say you give the man a yellow card for that.
This is the thing with it's a South America. It has to be a South American referee. Where this referee come from?
No, it's probably not even. It's probably from not even our confederation.
Him shouldn't be. But hold on. If it was a European guy, he would have said it's an accident. So what we expect now? Ronaldo Cephas gonna come on and save the day? Because this look like it's gonna go penalties,
No, but this man's an idiot. When you go plan to play a Cephas.
When DRC tired it, yes, I guess.
I don't know what. You need the man to run at the rest of the man when they come to see you. You have to wait and come on, man. You can't give the man 20 minutes. 25 minutes to play. The man good enough for gear 60, 70 minutes as a starter. Why not give
You
it
think so?
to
You think so? Because I hear people argue about that, you know.
yeah, man. Because it burn people said him look more productive and I don't even look. Him more productive than a Liam Bailey or any other baller with them team that is supposed to have. I got burn people.
Well, Liam Bailey not really performing for him club right now, so you know, I'm not even gonna use that as a standard bearer. Let me see if the ref gonna give a yellow card for that tackle. There was a tackle by a DRC man and a Jamaican. No yellow card for the DRC man. I have some people in my group, right? I say it's going to go to extra time, then penalties.
Yeah, man. Well, hot one of the drop, man. Let me tell you.
You have so much faith in a system that you just balled down a while ago. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, either way, it's a hot one goal.
Oh, so you're saying DRC could be the one that wins from a hot one?
Yeah, anybody, man.
Right.
If the game go extra time, that's one of the most boring game.
Okay.
It's a one goal finish the game, man. Play goal, eh? It's a one hot goal, man. A one hot goal. And then defend to the leg and the rest of the minute.
Okay. Let's see it go. How about the rest of your WhatsApp group? Anybody else watching the match there?
Yeah, man. Yeah, the one in Jamaica lock on because the feed, you have multiple feeds now.
Oh gosh, man.
Yeah, man. So,
No, man. What I was asking you is the alma mater group. What rotted a diving header from Jamaica is one of the most. Leon Bailey, you know, diving a good cross from Palmer. But it's a statement of intent to me because I've been crying that Jamaica can't attack.
No, man, Jamaica just play for soak up, which is speed type of football. That a speed tactic. Sit down and listen and then try to play out.
You know, DRC don't really seem that intimidating to me again.
Exactly, that's why I'm telling you, when it comes to the nerves, but them not 74, them don't make it to a World Cup.
Yeah.
As Zaire, the last time, as Zaire, them make it World Cup as now. So them under pressure to now try to get a World Cup berth since them job now. We got 98.
Yeah. Most recent, we got 98.
Yeah, man. So we yeah, man. So see that? What you know? Jamaica 50% of the last. Put on CFAS and CFAS. You see, that's the problem now.
Man, them a run round they're running round us, yo. Attacking. They're attacking. All hands on deck. Clearance. Cool.
We never bring Whisper in the squad because of disciplinary.
Let me ask you something. You think Whisper would have made a big difference and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're one of the people who say that Whisper should have gone.
No. So, different in the sense that Whisper plays a direct type of football. We don't have nobody in that squad. Whisper direct and Whisper second person. We don't have nobody. So, Whisper, they look at you, they kind
Hold on, heavy. Last 10 minutes, Jamaica 53% possession, DRC 36, and undecided 11%. Sorry for cutting.
So we start pressing over the game. What you know? DRC have been You're about a minute behind my speed.
Okay, yeah, it seems that way. It seems that way. Because you tell me things I can't see.
Yeah, man. Oh, my bad.
Mm. Right, this it could be this day could start out because right now is what 7:30 a.m. April 1st. Today is what, April 1st. Wednesday.
Oh, you're still off from work, right?
Huh? A holiday now, man. Holiday now. This is why I tell you. When it comes to the school
But you
thing,
still,
it's
you're still
different.
back at work as yet?
Huh?
You're not back at work as yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. No, man, yeah, that's
So
fine.
this is the starting out period where the school year gonna start in a couple weeks. You understand?
Okay, so
Right.
how the injury healing?
How the what?
The injury healing.
Well, look on me on the channel and stuff. Man, move and all these things, yo. I just think,
Okay.
yeah. It's all about extension, and I have to go for the gym for that, but I haven't found the time to be honest with you. The bones have healed
No,
though.
you have to find it.
No, you know, you don't understand what I'm saying. You can't go to the gym until the holes in your bones have healed. You know what I'm saying?
Trouble, man.
Yeah. So now that it's healed, I have to start setting a schedule. Huh?
Because old man like myself can run a 5K, a couple 5K per month.
No man, running another problem for me still. Run all the time.
20 minutes left in the game. Up to now, Jamaica don't know. 1 yard.
This could that so let me continue with what I'm saying. This could start out to be one of the best mornings in my life, or it gonna be one of the most depressing, to be telling you the truth. Yeah? If after this game Jamaica make it to the World Cup, brethren.
It's going to be a hot one. It's going to be a hot one to anyone.
No, but that is the thing we can't take. It's gonna be a hot one for anyone. We want it to be a hot one for Jamaica. This is a bias stream, you know.
What's your? Oh, you know, see, a dear Congo player drop on the ground from. So obviously we need a man like Steve and the team. Play a run at it. Watch the man play a walk. Number 14 from the game restart. This the man with start one with him start them.
So why is it that the coach isn't dealing with it like that?
Like I said, this coach don't have no damn plan.
Are in plan for extra time.
That is how speed like the coach. If you realize in Premier League, then I'm not trying to remember speed when never Cavaliers we never champions because I look at that. If all of them are an extra time penalty shootouts.
Yeah. No, me not like the penalty. If it got penalty shootouts, I not gonna watch it. You know, I don't like penalty.
You see when you come up to when the number 14 said Congo walk off, look for the man half or the man half. Stiff. And a long time it's the man a hobble around. And you know things you know that have a injury now. You may make a quick job and get the players and ready.
Well, you know, you watch speed games more than me because I don't watch one game. The only game I watch is when Inter Miami come Jamaica.
Honestly, I don't watch speed games.
Yeah. The only game I saw was when Messi come with Inter Miami and come the National Stadium, and I was so happy for the kids at that time.
You're lucky you watch it. I didn't.
You're not easy at all, you know that.
No.
No. Of course, you're being honest. I'm not gonna tell you not to be honest, but even the honesty, yo.
17 minutes. Watch the difference now. 17 minutes, you get the man run at the man inside.
So hold on, he's bringing on Cephas now.
17 minutes left in the game, you have to bring on the man.
Alright.
Don't be back.
Hold on, no. Hold on. Let's see how the man plan work. You call the man doping, but if the man qualify today, you're gonna want to take that back, you know. Alright.
So hold on there. You, as you say, you don't watch Jamaica football that much. You don't watch Cavaliers football to watch all the teams. You know. If that's the kind of football we develop our football in Jamaica, man.
No, but hold on. No. When you bring me into the mix and talk about me never see this and that, you forget about something else that I said that is very fundamental.
Mm.
It's not one coach in Jamaica,
It's just like how Brazil in Kenya say, if I'm on a coach side, we don't want a coach because it don't look like Jamaican, it don't look like Brazilian football. And the same thing, with Jamaica have a 5-3-2 identity the work within it. Work should overlapping back them.
All right, hold on. You know where I think the sticking point is. You know where I think the tension is between how we see things. You thinking, you kind of trick me. You talk about Premier League football and Manning Cup, and the way you're talking right now, you're talking just like the national team side. When you beat up Mr. Speed, basically what you said to me is that he's not supposed to coach the national team side, right? That's what you said.
We leave that one out for now. We leave that one out for now.
All right, stick a pin right there. Since you leave that one out for now, listen to what I'm saying to you. Mr. Speed is one coach out of many. I am saying is that you should see these coaches just like when in Premier League you have Pep versus Klopp versus Arteta versus Sir Alex Ferguson. It comes down to the personality of the coach in the Premier League. That is who get the blame.
Alright, so you see Alex Ferguson, you see Pep. What am a coach? I'm a coach a local club in the national, in the country top league, right?
Right.
So watch this now. So Mr. Speed is a coach in one of the top clubs in the local football league, right?
Right.
Mr. Speed is the technical director of Jamaica, right?
Right.
Mr. Speed is the one who oversees the hiring of the coach.
Yeah.
The coach gets fired and run. And yet still the man who hire him and bring him here.
Right.
Is now the man who elevates himself to the top role.
Uh-huh. Right. No, but that's not the topic of discussion with me and you have for almost an hour. What we were talking about is how to make schoolboy football art. We were comparing Japan and we bring out a theory that the best thing we do is champs. It's very organized on a school level. In other words, champs is world level. It is so organized that the only thing is that it's school children you're dealing with. That's the only thing that make it not like a world championships or an Olympics, right? That's the only thing, that is school children you're dealing with. The level Manning Cup is right now, it is not at the level of World Cup, UEFA, or Premier League or anything like that. Right. But you're saying that heavy, and you feel like say yo blaming Mr. Speed. I am saying that when it comes to the football part, just like how you talk about Pep and these people, you're supposed to put the coaches on blast, just like the teacher's scenario I show you.
Remember, Mr. Speed was dabbling around in money for football.
Why is it you keep going back to Mr. Speed, right, and stuff? We're talking about the development of Jamaica.
You're talking about coach talent and exposure. When Miguel coach,
A man got on with cramp in a Jamaica camp. Sorry, yeah, continue.
yeah, man. When Jamaica College was the most dominant team in a field football, I think 6 money titles in a year. Who was the coach?
Who was the coach?
Miguel Coley.
Miguel Coley, okay.
The assistant coach in this game, correctly. Mr. Speed, where was Mr. Speed at that time?
Say that again. Mr. Speed did what?
Where was Mr. Speed at the time when Miguel Coley was winning?
I have no idea.
He was fiddling with Wilmer's football program, and we couldn't win one game on the other side.
Let me ask you. Let me see it a different way, because Mr. Speed keep coming up. Wait, in terms of football development, wait, tell me again what it is you see the problem is.
people say he's the best talent, develop a talent in youth football. Hence, he has one of the youngest, if not the youngest squad in the National Premier League player right now. I think his average age of players are under 25. They don't really keep old players in their squad.
So what we're talking about now, the problem with Jamaica football or the problem with Mr. Speed?
No, man, the problem with Jamaican football is that up to now Jamaica don't have a fortified development system.
How you see the development system going?
It's not going on.
No, me talk about say if you could have made the changes, what would you do? Cause me see something over Japan and me have to scale it down because me know Jamaica can't afford it. So me know which part me a come from, you know. You see? So
Honestly, I stopped thinking about that 9 years ago. About 5 years ago, I stopped thinking about that.
And that's the problem. People give up, yo.
No, give up. I move on, man. I enjoy watching football now and stop thinking about coaching and all that.
Yo.
I don't watch football and enjoy football. So you see, like today, I just said, today with based on my group,
Yeah.
boy, we just watch and enjoy football.
As you should. As you should at our ages. This is what you should do.
So we forget about how to develop Jamaican football and what best to Jamaican football. You just watch and
No, well, me feel like some me have to just write a white paper and stuff like based on what I've seen. Not that I'm an expert on football, cause I'm nowhere close to a baller. And see if the JFF can use it.
No, man, I'm not enough to a red paper. You know why?
Why?
Because you got bad blood over it.
Me not bad blood, but no. me, no. Me can only make suggestions and people can take it and leave it. That's how me I live my life in a done. But write it on red paper. But what I'm saying is that my suggestions would not be unfounded. It can't be unfounded, you know, because me I tell you what I saw. When I came here, the number one is a story I keep telling over and over. I probably tell you already and forget some I tell you. When I came here and teach my first classes here, and there's like question, what sports do you like? 70% of the boys in the class say baseball, cause that are the king round here. This is the time when Barcelona are start now, you know, with Ronaldinho. But you can't find it on a local channel. You know what they did? You know what they did a year later? The organizers created a channel whereby them get the rights to broadcast La Liga games and just put it out there. You see, the third year, when you ask the kids, like the boys in the class, like what's your favorite subject? Now it go down to half and half. Half say baseball, half say soccer. What is your favorite team? Everybody who said them soccer is their favorite sport, them said them favorite team is Barcelona.
Yeah, but guess what? Jamaica have La Liga being broadcast.
Say that again?
Jamaica have La Liga being broadcast here.
No, but you're missing the point. You're missing the point, you know. The point is that two things happen at a glorious time. Barcelona was playing a type of football that Japanese could follow. Right? Tiki-taka. The second thing that happened is that they have the resources to go and build a channel just because of La Liga. They fill it up with everything else. But the prime reason is for La Liga.
I can tell you, let me tell you something. I think it was probably about 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's about 10 years.
You cut out. Yeah.
No, man, I said, make a note. Probably about 10 years ago, somebody had a vision to have created a national Premier League football station where all the games would be able to be uploaded onto that platform, put it through the main cable streaming, so it would be an earners back to the Premier League to put that funds in. But all At the time, it was 12 teams in the Premier League. So all of the games that would have been recorded and being able to be streamed on that platform, as well as you have free-to-air TV between either CVM or CVT, probably put it on a free-to-air. See, you know, Jamaica dead.
Them score.
Outside, them say. Let me take them a review. But Clive, not today, said 10 years ago, somebody had that vision.
No, but hold on. The vision was always there, you know. And when hold on now.
No man, we saw the blueprint now. The
Yeah.
blueprint was scripted now.
No, it's
The production, the person.
what was the sticking point? What was the sticking point? I can guess what the sticking point is.
Money.
Exactly. And money for what?
Money for put through the full execution of the plan. But it was there. It was there. A TV slot was being opened up to have all the
All right. Then heavy. Hear me out now, no? So you don't see some think me think about all of them thing there over the years. For tell you say, it can't. There is no way you can afford one of them camera there. You have to get the insurance companies involved and rent them camera there. You need a Sony dealer. You need a Sony dealer in Kingston. You have to show Sony say, yo, you're gonna make money, you know. Come and set up an office in a Jamaica. We can't buy them camera here. You have to rent them camera here.
Alright, so let me make it for something. You ever heard of a company named Dewey?
Yeah, man, I hear about it. Them do gambling and broadcasting.
They had come to Jamaica and brought down all the cameras, the specialized cameras. Them we had them in several locations and being utilized for the broadcast and production of the games. Then
Yeah.
and it was supposed to be expanded even further. So even that betting component was also being done, not in Jamaica, as betting in sport in Jamaica is not allowed, but it was being bet overseas and in the international market. And it was being supported for all of the venues and the market and the cameras them and the equipment.
What league were they showing?
Jamaica Premier League.
That not gonna work, that not gonna work, brethren. Jamaica Premier League is gonna because Jamaica Premier League is gonna compete with the US League. It's gonna compete with the UEFA leagues and stuff. Who is gonna watch it when them say it? Who is gonna watch it? Who is your customer when you put Jamaica Premier League out there? Who is gonna be your customer? Answer me that.
You'd be frightened to know the amount of funds.
You don't know, so you have to frighten for know. That is what you tell me, you know.
Because the funny thing about it, what you never realize now, shit, pick it up. A lot of money you know what is
No, don't worry. This stream is not made for kids.
Okay, alright, please put up that disclaimer. Yeah.
Disclaimer. Something you have to sign up for before you start the stream. I'm gonna make sure don't do that. Yeah, but continue with what you say now. You talk about Premier League being broadcast, and the competitor is going to be English Premier League and the rest of the UEFA leagues and stuff like that. What kind of customers you going to get? Before my counter, I go tell you what kind of customers the Manning Cup would I get.
You can't bet on, you can't have those games. That's what I say now. Just the start of trying to promote a youth league as a marquee league is just flawed, right?
No. You can't say that. You can't say that to me, Heavy. You know why you can't say that? College sport is almost as big as NFL in America.
No, man. What?
College football is almost as big as NFL.
What kind of college football?
NFL may I talk about?
Yeah,
American football.
What the age group for NFL person?
All right. But stick a pin now. Stick a pin now. Hold on now. Nobody go with the listen to how y'all gonna get knocked now. You said to me just this week, say coaches come down for watch champs. And that you say. What kind of age group we are dealing with in a champs? Right. So what I'm saying is that if you have a product that is suitable, build it and they will come. And that may I try to tell you. So when you come and tell me about age group and stuff, I am saying that the template that has worked so far is champs. People come from all over for watch champs. People stay who are not Jamaican, them stay overseas and watch champs. And may I tell you, say it can work for schoolboy football as well, because any American youth will see schoolboy football and say, yo, they put this much attention where the whole public is watching it, because that is the allure of champs, in my time. Parents, everybody will come and watch champs. So when they see the amount of, especially these Japanese kids, if they see the amount of effort put in just for schoolboy football, which the only thing comparable to that is in Japan is schoolboy baseball, are the biggest thing you're saying of that. People pack up the stadium for what schoolboy baseball in Japan. And I'm saying to you that
More than the J League.
right. No. You can't. No. J League of football. Well, if you're going to compare to football, more than the football. But when it comes to
I mean the professional baseball league over there.
no. That you can't get tickets for that. You can't get tickets for that, dog. So this is why you confused me a while ago, because the professional football team, the professional football league over here is called J League, and you will be correct. You're not gonna see. Well, I should have said that. You have some teams where some fanatics and stuff, but it's on a par. Schoolboy, high school baseball is on a par with most of the stadiums in J League. Them more pack, brethren. So it's not a matter. In America, in the Americas, the Caribbean area right there, you beam on how serious the football thing is. You're gonna see kids want to transfer to Jamaica for play football, just like how the African them transfer for run for Jamaica College and Jago. You understand?
Yeah.
You're gonna have that. Schoolboy at our level. Schoolboy we can do perfectly.
No man, but right now a lot of small island athletes are playing in the.
But you're making my point for me, Heavy. You know, say you make my point for me.
We do.
If they come for champs, all you have to do is make football just as organized as champs. They will come for football.
Yeah man, we have money in there.
School level at our level, we can't pay man for play professionally when them have a family.
Attacking students, man.
Rotted, true bar.
There are two youngsters from St. Vincent recently here. One in St. Vincent
Offside.
and two at Mona.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, no, man. So kids, Turks and Caicos, I think a couple came from Caicos.
But if you agree on that point, heavy. If you agree on that point, you're supposed to agree that we on the point that school, a lot of kids want to come to Jamaica, right? You supposed to.
Not necessarily because of style of football first, just so because the fact of the matter is that for them little small island with 100,000, go get them the way they need to come around country where you have a more competitive league and hopefully get team even at least go college.
So you're making my point for me. It has to be a competitive league.
No, which point is that?
Say what you said a while ago. Say wait, no.
It looks like a boring extra time. I come up now.
No, of course no. As I tell you, I guess things are gonna get serious. I guess things. So me and you are going to talk now until extra time. Hold on, man. May I try understand what you are trying to say, because it come in like say you are counter me just for counter me. May I tell you say, you have picnic come at champs from small island and Africa. Them come and do it because this is something we do well, and it's something that them know about, right? We'll try extrapolate that now to the football business. What is the problem? What is the problem? Don't call Mr. Speed name again. What's the problem?
To our schoolboy football.
Yeah.
So, alright, so here, understand schoolboy football now. Schoolboy football is run through the schools. It's a.
Which champs run through? Which champs run through?
It's a.
Okay, cool. So the same organization, right?
Yeah, man, the same organization, but so how it works is this. It's a intersecondary school association. Both schools in Kingston, both schools in rural area. So out of that big pie, what them earn money from, which champs is the biggest and most marketable thing and biggest earner, those monies go back down into the other sports then for their development. So right now, remember say, outside of when you reach the clear stage where you're playing in neutral venues, and so where it's a can charge at the gate and so. Also that the leagues themselves make the money. The other schools don't make money unless it's a big school.
Champs make money. Champs make money. Let me want to ask you that before you move on.
Yeah man, so champs make money. So here's the total package of champs. ISA is pumping in, what is that? Basically, the title fund is pumping in how much amount of millions of dollars. For what purpose? Television rights. That probably, I don't think that probably comes up with each other. You have television rights, you have ticket sales, television rights, you have streaming, you have adverts, in terms of the whole advert.
Mm-hmm.
You have the media, the couple of media broadcasting fee.
Yeah.
The cameraman is coming up with them fee.
Right.
On social media, on the year.
So basically, champs have a big sponsor.
Hello. As a matter of fact, I don't know the model of exactly champs right now, but I can tell you how it works in football. It's actually sport. It's not the broadcast that pays for the rights.
Hold on a second. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to extra time. Wondering if this is what Mr. Speed has planned, or if he don't have a plan at all. Doesn't matter. Still 0-0. Yeah, but me don't want to focus on that heavy. Here what me I say to you now. Let me bring it back down to the point I'm trying to make. I don't think we have an argument that champs is one of the things that Jamaica does right. No argument there, right?
Yeah, and then ask people why you think we're doing it right, or how you think we're doing it right.
All right. Right. So the next question now is that when you so you're saying that champs is done right? Yes or no?
After many years of trials and errors, and they have gotten it right this year.
Just this year. Last year wasn't right.
No man, so last year we had too much false stuff.
All right. The year before that wasn't right. 2024.
Yeah, hey, it's still always good. It is a premier competition.
So it's a product.
Hold on. Now a friend, I'm not going to load them up. Now a friend from our arena sent him, so
Yeah.
don't want to watch the game, because superstition BS.
No, well, as me tell you, if it got penalties, me myself I got done the stream and stop watching.
So instead, I send a message, I ask the game done. So I send them back the link and say, look here.
Yeah.
Look, if you want to watch the game.
So Evie, let me tell you where I coming from still. I don't think Jamaica have the resources to maintain a league, a professional league. We don't have the resources to maintain a professional league. And the likes of like the US Major League, or
No, we don't need need to, and we don't need to.
But when you say don't need to, all right, we started this conversation and talking about development in football.
If you talk about what MLS is, no man. So we can create the MLS. We can sustain the MLS to bring retired.
Sometimes if me wonder if I make this point, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes I'm wondering if I'm making my points clear, yo. Listen to what I'm saying. I am saying that if Jamaica can do champs right, it's only going to take a little bit of tweaking. Not a little bit, a lot of tweaking to do schoolboy football right. I tried to make my friend on the phone right now, Heavy, know that the situation with champs is that all schools come to one venue. It's easy to do things right at one venue. However, football is a sport that requires the organizers to go to many venues in different parishes. Meaning that a DaCosta Cup game played at Rossi's is separate from a Manning Cup game played at Wolmer's. But at the same time, we want the same facilities at both. Modern football requires a lot of technology these days. I'm of the belief that giving the kids as much technology as possible, as early as possible, is the way to develop them. They are more motivated to play and stuff. So I am saying to my friend Heavy on the phone right now that the issue I have is that we don't have the resources to put cameras at Rossi's and at Hero Circle Wolmer's to watch games and put them up online to be watched by the students. Being watched by the students, that is how you motivate them to play better. Students are students, not professionals. You don't pay students. They do this out of the love. That is what's happening in champs, and that is what should happen in football. Another point, give me a second. I made it known to my friend Heavy that when it comes to the football thing, it should be like a Arteta versus Pep Guardiola versus Klopp. We should evaluate how the coaches put their teams out and use the resources that we now provide. My friend Heavy seems to have a problem understanding that concept, and I'm trying to understand where he comes from. This is where we are while Jamaica is now going to play DRC in extra time. So Heavy, back to you now. Let me know what you're saying.
I'm trying to re-evaluate my assessment of the game to tell us exactly how it's finished. Wasn't listening to what you're saying.
Yeah, wonderful. Don't worry, but you can always look back on it on the replay.
Hey, you know the one from Saturday.
Say that again?
The Saturday recording that it's blocked.
Yeah. Them send me an email and say some copyright, somebody violate, say copyright business. But the thing about it is that when I click the link, I can still get it.
You're going two, no. You're going two, you know, right?
Say that again?
You've gone two copyright violations, correct?
No, yeah. Two violations. But this channel is not monetized. Them don't know nothing about credit card or nothing like that. So after I get used to it, if I decide and I get used to it, you're gonna see a whole different channel and it's a different thing. This is not monetized, yo. So I don't know how they're gonna punish me. Yeah.
Because 3 strikes and you get blocked permanently.
Me no worry about that, yo. Them no worry we at all. Think me I idiot. You think before knowing something. As I told you, this is a technology test. I don't know anything about streaming. It's just 2 events within 1 week cause me for stream. Number 1 is champs. Number 2 is this game, So Jamaica have the ball in the back line, send it up forward, headed out by the DRC defender.
So you know what's coming up this weekend, right?
No, remind me.
Carifta games.
Rotted. One Spot Media has it.
I'm not 100% sure I can.
Anyhow, One Spot Media don't have it. I have no means of watching that, yo. Unless it's coming on YouTube for free.
Oh, if any other thing, if any bother, if that ain't coming here.
Say that again.
No, if I can find you, because I mean by a couple of days after somebody come out of the Jamaican athletics media personnel will get a few again.
Okay. Yeah, man, share it and say, I don't know if I'll be broadcasting. I don't know about that. But
Yeah, man.
because I don't know what my time schedule gonna be after today because I have some things we gotta deal with.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's gonna be Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Not even Saturday, Sunday me have time. Me have some things I deal with heavy that me, in fact me not even want to go there. So the reason why I'm streaming is that I don't want to talk about that. Right?
No, man. And I was telling you days that the
You
competition was
can,
taking
but
place
you
in
know you
person.
can link me anytime. Just put it on WhatsApp and we will link you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So that's another trivial thing, brethren.
Jesus.
No, we have to go see if Jamaica can score a goal right now. Come we focus on that and stop talking about sports management. In fact, heavy. You see because I'm on a delay. Well, I would like to thank you for sticking on the stream. Me I go end this call right now. You hear me? Yeah, man. Right now you make me jittery. Little more. Yeah, folks. Long time brethren heavy, you know. So we have to deal with it how we deal with it. Nail biting. Nervous. So Jamaica playing it out the back, midfield. See, ping pong. Straight pass to a midfielder, it ends up into a ping pong battle. Any challenge on the DRC is going to result in a foul when it comes to this ref. And I don't see how the Jamaican midfielders don't pick that up yet. Right. Sometimes you just have to let the opponent have the ball and tackle them later. Well, that's my belief. Look like it's penalties, you know. This is trending toward penalties big time. Jamaica keeping it in the back, looking composed, passing it around. Goalkeeper to the right winger, or actually the right central defender. Can't tell a formation or anything. Alright? Now that player played himself into trouble, keeping the ball to himself instead of looking for a pass and gave away a throw. What is this? What is this? Headed out. Why is it we always stretch to tackle? You can't position yourself in a certain way whereby you expect to clear the ball. All right. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's just back and forth right now. Ball, look at man. Ball is moving like this, that, this, that. There's no consistent pattern of play from either team. Right? So I don't even know what to say. Now there's a play on the ground. Is it Bailey? I think it's Bailey. Number 7 he wears, right? Cramps. Is it a tactic? Or is he really cramped up? Cephas is on the pitch. For those wanting Cephas on the pitch, I haven't seen any impact he's made so far. I haven't seen anything. Right? My friend Heavy was on the phone a while ago and he was like, why Speed don't put on Cephas on early? You're just giving him 20 minutes to play this, that, and the third. He has the ball right now. Passed around. They're not looking for him as an outlet. Ball play long. Easy take for the goalkeeper of DRC. DRC plays it up into Jamaica's half. Their left back has it, looking to dribble in. They have it on the left. I think it's Wissa sending it across. And headed out by the Jamaican defender. Bailey couldn't keep it in. He needs to be substituted. Seems he's carrying an injury now. So all the fanfare talking about Bailey should be playing this, that, and the third. It's not really working out now, is it? And listen to how I'm judging the situation. There's no attack on goal. Where's the attack on goal? Look on DRC, you have the ball now in the final third. Figuring out a way to penetrate this Jamaican defense. They try to send it out left. The right back for Jamaica attack it. But to no avail because they still retain possession and they're not attacking. They're now in the box. Right, looking for a cross. Ref gives a corner. Corner incoming. Taken. Goal for Democratic Republic of Congo. Right. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Because there it is. Wan-Bissaka is destined to go to the World Cup. Wan-Bissaka is destined to go to the World Cup. Just like Ricardo Gardner was destined to go to the World Cup in 1998. Right? So, I think I'm going to stop the stream now. Right. Oh, ye of little faith. Thinking a comeback could be there.